everyone, Rebecca Lombardo here. For this lesson, I'm going to be talking about reporting. We're starting to talk about reporting. There's a lot to cover with you guys about reporting. I'm noticing some things that have inspired me to talk about how frequently we talk about these metrics. So we're going to look at brand, content, distribution, and price. And by distribution here, I actually don't mean like over the OTAs. I mean how you distribute your content. So if you take a link of your blog post and email it out, social media, that kind of distribution channel. So you have control over these things. You don't have control over weather, politics, or your guests sometimes. So let's talk about this. Brand. You have control over your brand. Your content, you can change your content. The distribution, you can change where it goes, and the price. You can't change all of this in a day. Okay, so let's start there. If you want to bring about change, you have to look at the frequency. So excuse my left-handed handwriting here. But what can you change on a weekly basis? So weekly, or week to week, you can change your price. What else can you change, basically, within a few days? You might want to say content, but I'm going to put a pin in that. Weekly, you can definitely change your price, and you can easily change your distribution. So every week, you should get a report on how your pricing did and how your distribution did, because if you don't like how it's looking, you can quickly make changes to those things. Now let's look at monthly. And by the way, this is not all inclusive. This is just kind of a good start. Managing expectations. Okay, monthly. I'm gonna put the content word in this section because looking at content like a magazine publisher is best suited on a monthly basis. So we'll put content here. Sporadic, spontaneous social media content, yes, you can totally knock something out in a day. But for planning and strategy purposes, and then for coming at it, from a 30,000 foot view, what you want to see, that's why content is going here. Can you change your brand in a week? Nope, please stop trying. In a month, maybe, but not really. This is something where this is quarterly or yearly. You'll want to change your brand strategy. Or not change it, just look at it. So again, looking at the cadence of how frequently you look at the data can drive some marketers crazy, especially as we're just now starting to work with the revenue managers. So working with the revenue manager and the marketer together and looking at the reports together is going to become really important that we look at the right data on the right cadence. Looking at the revenue or putting the revenue in front of marketing and saying, do something about this, doesn't feel productive on a weekly basis because from week to week, they can't really change the brand. And they've probably already set the content strategy for the month or maybe even the season. Sure, marketing campaigns, you can totally come up with a great one within 24 hours, especially when you're working together as a team. Just want to set some expectations here in terms of what data you should be looking at what cadence, and what you can actually change at what cadence, and be smart about it and not frustrate the whole team. Thanks. So weekly, your pricing strategy and your distribution strategy. How frequently are the emails going out? How frequently are you posting on social? Where is the distribution? What does that look like? And week to week, you can tweak that fairly easily. Also, when you create great content that can take on many shapes and sizes, it makes that distribution piece even easier. So I like looking at that on a weekly basis. Where are we distributing things? Can I take some content over here that's been going out over email, and can I repurpose that a little bit and choose a new distribution channel to try and improve our metrics? Quarterly, yearly, how is our brand faring? How's our brand strategy doing? That's something to definitely take a look at on a yearly basis and take a look at it within the context of everything that's going on. That's your lesson for today. Thank you so much.